These aren't fighters scrambling for dogfights. They're the eyes watching for missile launches, the sensors sniffing nuclear debris, the platforms tracking threats most Americans never see. This is every aircraft securing America's ultimate high ground. Let's begin with the early warning and reconnaissance platforms that form Space Force's watchful eye. RC-135S Cobra Ball. The Cobra Ball hunts intercontinental ballistic missiles with specialized infrared telescopes protruding from its distinctive bulbous nose. It tracks Russian and Chinese test launches, collecting telemetry data while orbiting international waters. Named for its sensor shape, this flying observatory has monitored every major adversary missile program since the Cold War. RC-135U Combat Scent. Combat Scent prowls enemy borders hunting radar emissions and electronic signatures. Its cramped fuselage holds specialized operators analyzing air defense networks and tracking systems. While decades old, constant upgrades keep this electronic intelligence gatherer relevant against evolving threats. WC-135 Constant Phoenix. Constant Phoenix is the Air Force's nuclear sniffer, sampling atmospheric debris after weapons tests or radiological incidents. Its external scoops collect air particles analyzed by onboard laboratories for isotopic signatures. When North Korea detonates a device or accidents occur, this jet deploys within hours. E-3 Sentry. The Sentry's massive rotating radar dome makes it unmistakable, a flying command post tracking aircraft across hundreds of miles. Though primarily an Air Force asset, it provides crucial airspace awareness, supporting Space Force missile warning missions. Its battle management capabilities coordinate air operations during launches and space surveillance activities. E-8 Joint Stars. Joint Stars peers downward rather than skyward. It's radar tracking ground vehicles and coordinating surface operations. It supports Space Force by monitoring approaches to satellite ground, stations and missile fields. The distinctive canoe-shaped radar under its fuselage houses sophisticated moving target indicators. RQ-4 Global Hawk. Global Hawk flies unmanned at 60,000 feet for over 30 hours, its sensors sweeping vast territories. This high-altitude drone monitors foreign launch facilities and tracks mobile missile systems. Without pilot fatigue limitations, it maintains persistent surveillance impossible for manned aircraft. U-2 Dragon Lady. The legendary U-2 still climbs to 70,000 feet in a pressure suit-required cockpit unchanged since 1957. Its extraordinary altitude reveals missile sites and monitors atmospheric conditions above operational satellites. While ancient, nothing matches its combination of endurance, altitude, and sensor capacity for tracking threats from the edge of space. Detection means nothing without deployment. These workhorses move personnel, equipment, and fuel across continents, sustaining Space Force operations from remote missile fields to forward operating locations. Next up are the strategic and tactical airlift platforms that form Space Force's logistical backbone. C-17 Globemaster III. The Globemaster hauls outsized cargo to austere airstrips worldwide, delivering satellite components and ground station equipment. Its high-mounted wings and massive rear ramps swallow entire vehicles. This strategic lifter connects Space Force's global network of installations with unmatched payload capacity. C-130 Hercules. The Hercules remains aviation's most versatile workhorse, operating from dirt strips near remote tracking stations. This four-engine turboprop tactical lifter has served continuously since 1956. It supplies isolated missile warning facilities where larger jets cannot venture. C-37A Gulfstream V. The Gulfstream ferries senior Space Force leadership and time-critical personnel across oceans in executive comfort. Its transcontinental range eliminates refueling stops during urgent deployments. This business jet derivative prioritizes speed over cargo volume for command-level transport. C-40 Clipper. The Clipper flies modified Boeing 737 airframes configured for passenger and light cargo missions. It shuttles Guardians between major installations with airline-like efficiency. These jets maintain operational tempo without exhausting strategic airlift reserves. C-146A Wolfhound. The Wolfhound operates from unprepared surfaces, reaching special operations units supporting space missions. Its ruggedized twin turboprop design infiltrates low-visibility environments. Though small, this tactical transport accesses locations denied to conventional airlift. KC-135 Stratotanker. The Stratotanker has refueled Air Force aircraft since Eisenhower's presidency, its flying boom extending operational ranges. Space Force surveillance missions orbiting hostile borders depend entirely on these aging tankers. Many airframes are older than their pilots' grandparents. KC-46 Pegasus. The Pegasus replaces the ancient KC-135 fleet with modern fly-by-wire controls and advanced boom systems. Its dual-role capability combines refueling with cargo transport in a single airframe. Though plagued by early technical issues, this next-generation tanker finally modernizes aerial refueling. KC-10 Extender. The Extender merges massive fuel capacity with cargo hauling versatility, functioning as tanker and transport simultaneously. Its cavernous fuselage supports deployments to distant Pacific tracking stations while refueling escorts. This three-engine giant multiplies force projection despite approaching retirement. These unglamorous platforms never make recruitment posters, yet Space Force cannot function without them. Every satellite operator reaching Greenland's early warning radars, every reconnaissance mission extending beyond fuel reserves, every urgent deployment responding to foreign launches, all depend on this aerial logistics network keeping the mission airborne. Before Guardians can operate, billion-dollar satellites and missile warning systems, they train on these platforms. Excellence demands preparation, and Space Force inherited a diverse training fleet when it split from the Air Force in 2019. Next up are the training aircraft that build operational proficiency and the specialized platforms supporting unique Space Force missions. T-6 Texan II. The Texan introduces student pilots to military aviation with modern avionics and tandem seating. Its turboprop engine and ejection seats prepare future mobility pilots. Every Guardian aviator begins here before progressing to advanced trainers. T-38 Talon. The Talon screams through supersonic flight with twin engines and needle-nose profile unchanged since 1961. This veteran trainer hones jet handling skills and serves as chase plane during test missions. Its blistering speed prepares pilots for high-performance aircraft despite cramped cockpits. T-1 Jayhawk. The Jayhawk trains future tanker and transport pilots in swept-wing, jet operations and crew coordination. Its civilian airliner routes teach multi-crew resource management. Guardians bound for mobility assignments master instrument flying in this twin-engine trainer. F-15C Eagle. The Eagle provides adversary air support during Space Force exercises, simulating hostile fighters threatening surveillance aircraft. Though a pure air superiority fighter, it tests defensive systems protecting reconnaissance platforms. Its twin-tail silhouette and raw thrust make realistic threat scenarios possible. F-16 Fighting Falcon. The Fighting Falcon serves aggressor roles and range support for Space Force test missions. This single-engine multi-role fighter validates new sensor systems and electronic warfare capabilities. Its bubble canopy and fly-by-wire agility stress test defensive countermeasures. A-10 Thunderbolt II. The Thunderbolt trains forward air controllers supporting space operations with its distinctive twin-engine, straight-wing design. Its titanium, bathtub cockpit and tank-killing gun seem mismatched with Space Force until missile field security demands close air support expertise. MC-12W Liberty. The Liberty provides intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance training with King Air-derived twin turboprops. Its sensor operators learn tracking techniques applicable to satellite ground station monitoring. This contractor-supported platform bridges training gaps without exhausting operational ISR assets. UH-1N Huey. The Huey patrols vast ICBM fields across Montana, Wyoming, and North Dakota with Vietnam-era twin-engine reliability. Its open doors provide security forces rapid response reaching remote missile silos. Winter operations in sub-zero temperatures challenge crews maintaining nuclear deterrence. Bell 412. The Bell 412 supplements aging Hueys with modern avionics and improved cold weather performance. Its four-blade rotor cuts through prairie winds, protecting Minuteman III fields. This interim helicopter maintains missile field security during fleet transitions. MH-139 Grey Wolf. The Grey Wolf replaces Cold War helicopters with advanced sensors, defensive systems, and powerful engines. Its modern glass cockpit and missile warning receivers reflect evolving threats against ICBM infrastructure. This military version of the AW-139 finally modernizes nuclear security aviation after decades of Yanqi. These training and security platforms lack the exotic missions of reconnaissance jets or strategic importance of tankers, yet they forge Guardian competence and protect America's nuclear triad. Every sensor operator, every mobility pilot, every security responder guarding missile silos depends on mastering these aircraft first. Detection, logistics, and training converge in Space Force's most specialized platforms: mobile command posts orchestrating nuclear response, battle management aircraft coordinating global operations, and one-of-a-kind mission birds defying conventional categories. Continuing, with the command and control aircraft that form Space Force's strategic nervous system. E-4B Night Watch. Night Watch is America's flying doomsday headquarters, built to survive nuclear war with analog systems immune to electromagnetic pulses. Its bulbous dome houses satellite communications connecting leadership to nuclear forces worldwide. 4 aircraft rotate constant readiness, one always airborne during national emergencies. E-6B Mercury. Mercury serves as airborne nuclear command post and communications relay to ballistic missile submarines lurking beneath oceans. Its trailing wire antenna stretches 5 miles long, transmitting launch orders through seawater. This modified airliner ensures nuclear triad connectivity even after ground stations vaporize. OC-135B Open Skies. Open Skies verified arms control treaties by flying unarmed reconnaissance missions over former Soviet territory until 2020. Its specialized sensors operated under international observation, building transparency between nuclear powers. Treaty collapse retired these unique confidence-building aircraft. TC-135W. This tanker-turned-trainer prepares crews for specialized reconnaissance variants without exhausting operational RC-135 airframes. Its interior mimics sensor operator stations found on Cobra Ball and Combat Cent. Student navigators and electronic warfare officers master complex systems before deploying on actual intelligence missions. Boeing C-40C. Space Force leadership travels aboard this 737 derivative configured for executive transport and secure communications. Its range connects Washington decision-makers to far-flung satellite ground stations. While less survivable than Night Watch, it maintains command connectivity during routine operations. C-21A Learjet. The compact Learjet shuttled personnel between Space Force installations for decades with twin-engine speed and efficiency. Its cramped cabin prioritized rapid point-to-point transportation over comfort. Retirement looms as maintenance costs escalate on these aging executive jets. C-12 Huron. The Huron operates from smaller airfields serving remote tracking stations with twin turboprop reliability and cargo versatility. This Military King Air variant hauls parts, personnel, and priority cargo where larger transports cannot venture. Cessna Citation variants. Citations coordinate range operations and target tracking during test launches with civilian business jet economics. Contractors operate these jets supporting Space Force missions without military ownership costs. Their modest performance suits observation roles monitoring rocket trajectories. Contractor-operated ISR platforms. Space Force leverages commercial aviation expertise through contracted surveillance services using modified business jets. These partnerships provide persistent intelligence gathering without exhausting military airframes. King Airs and Citations patrol borders and monitor launch facilities under civilian registrations. Future platforms beckon as Space Force explores integration with next-generation air dominance concepts and hypersonic testbeds. Artificial intelligence may soon coordinate these aircraft, while loyal wingman drones extend their sensor reach. Space Force operates aviation's paradox, America's youngest service flying its oldest aircraft. No fighters scramble for kills, no bombers level targets, yet every platform enables space superiority. These jets don't dominate airspace. They ensure dominance of the ultimate high ground. From Cobra Ball's infrared telescopes tracking foreign missiles to Grey Wolf helicopters guarding nuclear silos, this diverse fleet protects what most Americans never see: the satellites, sensors, and strategic systems keeping adversaries from controlling the final frontier. Mission over glamour, vigilance over victory. That's Space Force aviation.